All right, let me talk about something that is not controversial at all, that doesn't bring up high emotions, that everybody agrees on, that there's no conspiracy theories, nobody's freaking out over. That's right, I'm talking about Gamergate. Okay, so if you're not familiar with Gamergate, I just became familiar with Gamergate in the last couple weeks because I keep seeing the hashtag on Twitter, right? And I see some videos on YouTube and I've read some articles about it. And it's hard to figure out what it is. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things depending on who you are, depending on what articles you're reading and what videos you're watching. And basically it was a movement to sort of the gamers themselves, this community of gamers, pretty much realized that there was collusion between the game creators and the magazines that were reviewing them to, they were incentivizing sometimes higher ratings. It's a whole big mess. But basically the community of gamers wanted there to be some sort of, some rules around the gaming business, which basically seems fair. Then it got a whole big mess in terms of misogyny and people were attacking each other on Twitter and they were claiming girls were sluts and all this awful stuff. Then they were doxing, which is when you release all this kind of personal information about people, usually done on Twitter, and people are attacking each other. Then they felt that the mainstream media wasn't dealing with it fairly. Anyway, I'm reading all this stuff and I thought, all right, well, maybe I can do something on this because it seems like the gamers feel like they've been treated unjustly by the media. So I thought maybe I'll do a video on it, and I tweeted out something and I got a bajillion responses. People started yelling at me immediately for even wanting to cover it. Some people then they all fight and literally hundreds of responses down the way. And this is one of these things where I've realized sometimes we all want to think that we can sort of get a story and understand the story. And I want to think that I can sort of read enough about something that I can understand it and explain it in a kind of simple way. This is one of these things that just goes beyond everything. It is truly a rabbit hole of information and misinformation, and one of these things where you can't make everybody happy. I really, at this point, the more I know about it, the less I actually know. That's the point that it's gotten to with me. So I'm really curious what you guys think. So this is one of those things where you want you to comment down below and let me know what you think. What is the truth? Can anyone sum it up in a 2-minute video, or can someone sum it up in a paragraph, in a 2-paragraph? I have no idea. It is deep, people, but the truth is out there.